the temple!
Whoa! Low bridge! High bridge! Coming through! Sorry!
She's got the coins! Seal the temple! Seal the temple! Surround her! Keep the door closed!
Door? Look, I've had some doors slammed in my face, but that's ridiculous. That ain't even a door. That's a big rock.
You are in no position to jest, thief. You have defiled our sacred temple.
Sacred? You goblins have been using your power to force people to join your religion. There's nothing sacred in that.
We are gargoyles, not goblins.
Really? 'Cause you look like goblins.
Goblins don't have wings. They're a whole different species.
I mean, if you say so, but I knew a goblin who flew once.
Silence! You have desecrated the mystic coins of Sula by tainting them with your filthy, thieving hands.
Not true. I wash my hands regularly.
And we, the loyal acolytes of Sula, shall take those hands and your life. You will never tell anyone our secrets.
Or will I?
What is this?
And now, before your very eyes, the amazing Cassie will disappear through this portal and drop safely into the comfort of her living room easy chair, taking your cursed coins with her and never to be seen by the likes of you again. Hold your applause until the end, please.
Kill her!
Bye. Ow! Okay, note to self, move the easy chair a little to the left. Hey!
Sorry, girlie. Boss wants to have a word with you.
He awakes. Corrigan. Where are we? My last great refuge. All that remains of my Nine-Tails Syndicate. 3 dudes in a warehouse? Sounds like a bad sitcom. 5 dudes, actually, but 2 are running an errand. So what now? You gonna kill me? Now, is that any way to thank you for getting me early parole? No. You're too important for what comes next. I knew you'd have a backup plan. Getting locked up was an unfortunate delay, but things worked out. Thanks for coming through in a pinch. And here are the rest of my men now, with our special guest.
Let me go!
Cassie?
Ow! Little witch bit my hand.
Well, then get your little piggies out of the way.
Well, you want to hold her then?
Fine. I'll put the squeeze on her.
Snakes.
Oh, you punks better let me go right now, or so help me out!
Hello, Cassie. Good to see you again, too.
Corrigan, what is this?
Me sending my men to fetch you, of course. Had to get you back here somehow. And you're not the only one with a multiversal gate. Cassie!
Fox?
Don't listen to him! He's been lying to you!
Quiet.
This really has been quite amusing. Miss Cassie came here looking for a great treasure, and just so happened to meet a poor, scarred wretch in the woods, desperate to rid his world of a dangerous, reckless criminal who had wronged him. Gee, I wonder who that could be. What better way to explain a cave full of magical, multiversal treasure just sitting there? When opportunity knocks.
You lying sack of—
Not a total lie. The treasure was his, and he did do this to my face.
Will somebody please tell me what this is all about?
Perhaps it'll be clearer when I put on my hat.
Was that supposed to do something?
He's me from another universe. A universe he destroyed. Be that as it may, you did ultimately trust the superior fox in the Fedora, and you'd be wise to continue doing so. That was uncalled for.
Let's get one thing straight. I never trusted you. I don't trust anyone.
Yes, you only went along with me to verify whether or not I was telling the truth. And that was all I needed to keep you on track. To keep you treasure hunting. For me. What is with you bad guys and getting us poor thieves to do your dirty work? At this juncture, I would do it all myself. But being hounded by a spiritual pursuer makes it difficult to multitask. I admit it was a gamble to send Miss Cassie off on those little hunts, not knowing what might become of her. But it paid off.
I'll never tell you where the treasure is, his or mine.
About that, I already know. Behind the waterfall near your father's grave, correct?
Guess again.
No bluffing your way out of this one, my dear. Odin's eye sees all. Or at least it did. It even allowed me to see you. The real you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, please. We both know what I'm talking about. Should we tell him? Search her for lockpicks, then chain her up. Make sure it's good and tight.
Here's a multiverse whatever it is. There's more stuff in her bag.
Give that back!
Oh, I know how much this trinket means to you, my dear. But where you're going, you won't need it anymore. Trust me. Let her go, Corrigan! You've got me, you've got my artifacts!
Can't you get us out of here? Use your genie!
I can't. He's got the warehouse surrounded with genium.
What?
It blocks genie magic. See, this is why I really needed those artifacts back.
Well, you could have been a bit more forward and told me about One-Eyed Willie over there. Do me a favor. Next time you and your evil twin have a pissing contest, leave me out of it.
You were the one who went after my stuff in the first place. I didn't know this would happen. Besides, would you have believed me if I told you? The 30 gold coins of Sula. The last thing on the treasure hunting list. Well done, my dear. 30 gold coins of... what? Sula. Death worshippers. Whereas many see death as the end, or something or someone to be feared, they believe death is the next step in life eternal. Both aren't wrong. These coins are forbidden, never to be used in ordinary trade. If they are, the buyer and the seller who pass them will be cursed forever. I believe the priests you stole them from were using that as a means to frighten people into joining their little cult. But I only need 2 for what comes next. What? Don't have enough bad luck as it is?
What's this other used deal?
Oh, he and I go way back. Stopped him from misusing magical artifacts like every other day. Then he tried to enslave my world with that magic eyeball and a giant monster. You tell it so crudely. I was trying to save his world. Better it. The first step toward an improved, corruptless multiverse.
Wow. I think there's a 4-letter word for that.
Yeah, and he's full of it. Did I tell you he also abused a genie's wish limit? Oh yeah. That's how he destroyed his entire universe. And everyone in it!
But then, how is he...
Let's just say I have an immense outstanding debt. One that you two are going to help me pay off. I just had to bide my time until you found the artifacts I needed. If you hadn't messed around with dangerous magical artifacts to begin with, none of this would be happening. If you hadn't interfered, if you had worked with me at the start, none of this would have happened. I tried to tell you what would happen, and you still won't listen. No, you won't listen. The Eye of Odin was working. At full power, it was killing you. You denied me my atonement. Saving your pathetic little world saving all worlds from the inevitability of the same self-annihilation that was forced on mine. That is my atonement. I don't care if I had lived or died that day. The Eye was the one thing capable of not only achieving that goal, but also keeping Thomas away from me. Preventing me from being forced to do what I'm about to now. You can still stop this. I can protect you. You can't even protect yourselves. No. I have no choice. If you give Thomas those artifacts, there won't be any worlds left to save. Oh, please, Fox, do you honestly believe I'd let it come to that? Don't explain it to me. Explain it to your world. Explain it to everyone you've ever hurt. Explain it to her. Gag them. Corrigan, stop! Tell the rest of the men to get ready. We leave in an hour.
King here.
We found them.
All of them?
4. No sign of the 5th.
We're working on that. I'll be right there.
Understood. Glory to the one above all.
To he who will come again. Who is it?
Dropping off a pizza for Cillian King.
Leave it.
My manager said I got a confirmed delivery. He needs you to sign this.
What part of no contact? Don't you...
Good evening.
Windshire.
Drop the gun, move back into the apartment. Yell and you're dead.
Recon, this is Boss. We're in.
Copy that, boss. Scanning perimeter.
Cillian King, former National Guard, excommunicated from his own family pride for reasons unknown. Multiple security jobs, then suddenly, Lieutenant Commanding Officer in charge of one of the most supermax prisons this side of the Atlantic.
Huh. I wonder how that happened.
So you got my resume. Am I supposed to be impressed?
You're also the new Chief of Operations for the Nine-Tail Syndicate's North American Division. What remains of it?
You've done your homework. What happens now?
Recon to boss. No activity outside.
Good. Now, you and me are gonna have a little chat about my son.
Is that all you've got?
Oh, we're just getting started.
Impress me.
Move!
What is this place? Thought you said we were just going to another portal, boss.
We are. What you see before you on this desolate earth is the Charon, the only place in the multiverse where the living may enter into the realm of the dead. The precipice of eternity. From this terrifying mountainside carving, I returned to the realms of the living. And it's here where we shall embark on what all who live consider to be that last great adventure. Don't tell me that doesn't intrigue you. Everyone into the cave.
You heard the boss.
Hey, watch where you're swinging your tail.
Get your snout out of my face.
I can't spread my wings in here.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Quiet.
Do we have any more marshmallow bars left?
Be quiet! From here, we must pay our way forward. In this case, 2 coins touched by Sula herself should cover the cost.
Nothing happened.
I'd hang on to something if I were you.
Oh my god! What are we gonna do, guys? Oh, I'm too hungry to die! I don't wanna die yet! I have to somebody take to say somebody!
We're not dead. We're not dead! At least not yet. The living aren't welcome here in the afterlife, and since we haven't been properly invited, you'll shut up and do everything I told you. Unless you want to meet a Reaper early. Good. Now move out.
Tell me the cure for the parasite. My son's cure, right now, or it's gonna get a lot worse.
I don't know. Your boy's inconsequential now. You're better off putting them down. Both of them. The cure is somewhere else. I don't know where. That's not my mission.
And what is?
Something far grander than any of you can fathom. When I complete it, it'll shake the heavens to their core and rebalance the cosmic scales forever.
Been there, seen that. Give me something useful in the next 10 seconds, or I'm gonna send you to that murder-happy Reaper you work for personally and call it a night.
Thomas is only a servant, like me. His holy messenger.
Recon to Sovi. We've got potential activity outside. 2 subjects. 1 feline, 1 deer, possibly armed.
We're ready.
You're a dead man either way. What's your mission? Who's calling the shots?
One who goes beyond the laws of mortals. Beyond even the laws of death herself.
Who? A god?
Even better.
Recon to boss. They're in the building. Can confirm they're armed.
Boss, we gotta go.
Don't worry, killer. You'll get your chance to meet who I serve. Everyone will. And just like me, you'll all bow and cower before his glory.
Gang, did you order a pizza?
They're in here! Kill them!
Breach!
Scarlet!
Recon to boss. Shots reported. The police are on their way. ETA 5 minutes.
Recon, Red Mist is hit. We need evac now!
Copy. Recalling drone. Pulling up front.
King! Getting away! Bedroom!
King! Son of a... Lost a recon. We lost the target. Got away through a freaking portal device.
I don't think I know that code.
It's not. Fox called it a multiversal gate. I've seen one before while I was in Trivium.
So what? Is it a bust?
Maybe not. I've got eyes on a laptop. Intact.
Copy that. Let's hope for a clue.
What the heck is that?
A portal. One of many that appear throughout these halls.
Where do they go?
Paradise. Created by Death herself for the honorable dead. You might be familiar with this one, Fox. The glorious Valhalla, resting place of the failed gods of antiquity.
Well,
What about, like, the dishonorable dead? Where do they go?
I was coming to that.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Hold your fire.
I said hold your fire!
Use your eyes. It's chained to the wall. It can't get us unless we go closer.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a doggy with 3 heads.
I know that, but what is it?
Cerberus. You wanted to know where the bad souls go? Right here.
They give them to the 3-headed doggy?
Behind the dog. It guards the way to the abyss. An endless prison for souls deemed... well, let's not speak ill of the dead. Soon it will be the final resting place for our thieving friends. Your artifacts and your souls for mine. All I had to do was bring you here to take my place in the abyss.
What about the raccoon? Why does that creeper want her?
That is a private matter between me and Miss Cassie. It's funny, isn't it? You broke me out of prison, and now I'm going to leave you in one. And if you think your genie can help you, don't bother. Even a multiversal gate has no connection here.
So we're supposed to go down there?
How are we supposed to get past this 3-headed freak?
Music calms the savage beast.
Is it?
Yeah. Triple headers out like a light.
Cerberus is of the multiverse, flesh and blood, but immune to conventional weaponry. The Piper's pipe, however.
Could have told us that before.
Let's move. We have an appointment to keep.
It's awake! The thing's awake! Run! It got Charlie! Kill it! Kill it!
Stop shooting at it, you idiots! You're making it angrier! Cassie!
You little...
It's loose! The chain broke!
The pipe! No! The pipe! I need the pipe! Boss, come on! Cassie, this way! Through here! Cassie, the portal!
Shouldn't we be trying to get back to the entrance?
I think our options are pretty limited right now.
Jump!
Oh, God!
We made it! You okay?
Oh, yeah. I feel like rainbows and sunshine right now. No, I am not okay. I am as far away from okay as okay can be right now. What about this situation makes you think that I might be okay?
Just thought I'd ask.
Oh, where are we now?
If Corrigan was telling the truth, this is Valhalla. Looks like there's one heck of a party going on up there.
Sightsee later? They're gonna be right behind us.
Right. We need to find...
Oh!
Yeah.
Intruders in Valhalla!
Sorry, we made a wrong turn. We didn't mean to be here.
Yeah, we're just leaving.
Oh, you needn't be afraid, my friends. I just always wanted to see that.
Baldur?
'Tis good to see you again, friend Fox.
Wait, you know this Phantom Ren Fair cosplayer?
I am indebted to him. Without him and his friends, I would not have reached this place.
Sorry I didn't recognize you at first. Did you do something with your hair?
Another of Valhalla's many blessings. Thousands of years old, but the soul stays young forever. But where's my hospitality? You two look very uncomfortable in those chains.
You could say that.
Kinda, yeah.
Mortal chains? A child's toy to a son of Odin.
Careful. Careful!
And with your permission, my lady.
Please.
Thanks.
The least I can do for a friend. Now, the more relevant question. How did you come to be here?
A mutual acquaintance of ours. Corrigan.
Your accursed twin still lives.
He's gonna trade our souls for his.
He's made a deal with a Reaper named Thomas.
Ah, I am aware of that one.
And Corrigan and his men are right behind us, so please, before he...
Fear not. I saw your approach and closed the portal behind you. I believe they have other concerns at present.
Nice doggy! Nice doggy!
Okay, that takes care of one problem.
Your current plight. That is a matter out of my hands, I'm afraid. For even here, the gods are no greater than the mortals. And there's no way back to the realms of the living for those who are passed on.
But we haven't passed on yet.
And in that, there may still be another way. Come, you must seek audience with the good Lady Death.
Good Lady Death?
That's what he said.
Begging the, dead god's pardon, but everyone I've met who likes death or thinks death is a good thing is kind of a dick. I should know, I got chased around by a few a couple of hours ago.
Lady Death is not like those who serve her. Like Ear, the handmaiden to my mother, she is kind and merciful as she is mighty and just. If anyone can help you now, 'tis she.
I don't know about this.
Baldur's never steered me wrong before, and this could be the way to solve both our problems. Look, if we tell Death about what Thomas has been up to, even if Corrigan hands over the artifacts to him, she could put a stop to it.
Or take them for herself.
Why would Death want dangerous magical treasure?
I don't know. Ask her that when I ask why she hired the Psycho Reaper in the first place.
Cassie, I don't think we have another choice.
And I kinda need to get my multiversal gate back too. What? I'm not leaving without it.
Then it is settled. Come, my friends. There is a way we may leave Valhalla unnoticed.
Ow.
Hold still. Almost done.
Okay. Where'd you learn how to stitch?
Sewing class?
Give me that.
She's in a good mood.
Yeah, well, you'd be too if you had a bullet go through your shoulder.
Guess I should count myself lucky I'm just recon.
Try losing an arm sometime.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. We get anything off that laptop?
Decryption's still going at it. Whatever's on there, he doesn't want anyone to see it.
Sure we can crack it?
You tell me.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
What we get?
New syndicate membership.
That's a lot of names.
From all over the multiverse. Corrigan was telling the truth. Thomas is building a multi-world army.
Yeah, that one says Mirage. Hey, think anything in there can help that Interpol agent?
We'll get to Drake, but first we need to find something I wasn't expecting.
The hell? This file's just photos of an old book. What language is that?
Sanskrit.
Can you translate?
Get me a coffee, a cronut, in 10 hours.
You've got 5.
And half a cronut.
If he eats half my cronut, shoot him.
Oh, come on, it's half a cronut.
Oh no.
What? What is it?
This is a recon file. It's on all of us. And every one of my safe houses.
Hey, this one's got a picture attached.
That's safe house number 46.
It's a picture of you. From 9 days ago.
Right after we got back from Trivium. That was the day I know what they're planning. Corrigan's not their only target. They're going after...
We've got incoming. Multiple bogies inbound, fired from close range.
Who the hell has missiles that close to us?
They do. That damn Reaper's still keeping tabs on us.
T-minus 20 seconds till impact. Activating defenses.
There's too many.
What about the teleporters?
Negative. Generators need half an hour. We gotta evacuate now.
We won't get clear in time.
Boss, your orders.
Boss! Direct hit.
Goodbye, Mr. Windshire. Guess his son's growing up without daddy after all.
You okay?
You ask that a lot.
Can't I?
It's just... I thought you'd be mad at me.
You're not the first one Corrigan's tricked. He's gotten me more times than I'd like to admit.
Well, there's that, and I kinda snapped at you back there.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'd rather make friends than enemies. Got too many of the latter. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Come on, tell me.
No, I haven't had friends in a long time.
Right. Trust is an occupational hazard.
Till you know the right people to trust.
You trust me?
Oh! Stop doing that!
Sorry. Oh, we are here.
What, through there? That plain, totally innocent-looking wooden door?
Not as regal as I thought it'd be.
A warning before we enter. Beyond this door awaits 3 trials. One for you, friend Fox. One for you, Lady Cassie. And one for the both of you.
Trials? What?
The way to Lady Death is a perilous one for those of the living. For they have not yet earned the right to look upon her face without first enduring a lifetime. The 3 trials ahead will encompass your greatest fears, weaknesses, and tribulations. Survive them, and you will meet death. In a non-unliving way.
And if we fail them?
Then I suppose you shall meet her in a non-living way.
Can't help us any more than that?
Yeah, I don't know. How about a shortcut around the Room of Extreme Sad instead?
I wish there was. But to aid you would only prolong these trials. They must be overcome by you, and only you. I may only show you the way.
Can't you just go on ahead and tell her what's happening?
Verily I could, but I would have to leave you two. And if you are found by Thomas, it would all be for naught. Nay, we must travel together.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Don't make it easy or anything.
I mean, at this point, I'd be surprised if it was.
Verily you are of the brave, my friends. Come, the Valkyries shall sing of this day till the end of time.
Ready?
Ready.
It's no use. The portal's gone.
So is the doggy. But now what are we gonna do?
We find another way. They can't stay in there forever.
Boss, the mission's DOA. We'll have Reapers all over us soon, not to mention a three-headed Fido could come back at any minute, and it crushed the pipe. We have to abort.
That's not an option. Need I remind you, Lieutenant, that my life is on the line here?
And what about our lives? What about the lives of the others?
I've come too far to turn back. We press on. We find them.
This fights. We're never gonna get out of here.
Not with him in charge.
Don't let him hear you say that.
You want out of here, don't you? We stick with him, it's all but guaranteed we end up like the others. I think it's time this syndicate had a change in management. You in?
Yeah.
What?
Hold him right there.
At 2, Lieutenant?
You said we were sacrificing the raccoon and the fox, not our own men. Everything you've done with this syndicate has been nothing but one less payday after another.
You kill me, you'll never get out of here alive.
We'll take our chances.
Thomas.
I have to say, my scythe hasn't gotten this much use in centuries. But you just keep lining them up for me.
Wait.
Such a shame. Came all this way and without your payment. I thought having failed to take over the world would have caused you to wise up. And now, after chasing you all over the place, I find you here, running around, causing quite the ruckus. Exactly what I told you not to do. But, oh well, the chase is ended, and it's high time I rectified my previous mistake.
I have your payment.
Come again.
Fox. He's here. I have his artifacts, too. Like I tried to tell you.
Well, that's 2 out of 3.
And the one you could never find.
Really now? Ooh, how you tease me.
No! It's all here. Everything. Everyone you wanted me to find. Why else would I be here?
A fair argument. Now, be a good little foxy. And please, tell us everything.
Visit www.patreon.com/FoxandTheFedora if you want to help support the show. The Adventures of the Fox and the Fedora is made possible by our backers on Patreon and listeners like you. Visit www.foxandthefedora.com for more info on the show and links to the merch store and more.